is Octopizzo the fucking good? We're on. Hi guys, welcome to Radio 254 Green Screen Room, podcast room, and we're here tuned in with
Augustine Philani, aka AG Philani, aka Young Sound Mind, aka Wasu. Depends.
aka Jim Kama Gilbies, aka Jim Kama Crow, aka Jim Kama Best.
That's it. That's it right there.
You know how it be, like how you do, how it goes, Mazay. We're here ready to fight for the home of Kenyan content, and we're chilling with
Yeah,
August.
I'm excited.
August.
To
It's
be
not
here.
August, but we're here with August.
Yeah, Augustine Philani. Under all my social media stuff, AG Philani, Augustine Philani on Facebook, Instagram. Get at me.
Get at me.
Yeah.
Fucking pump my shit. Okay. So August is a Kenyan-based Kenyan artist.
Yeah.
Major repeatable, but he is based in Kenya and he's done a couple of music. Can you tell us how your journey began in music?
My journey.
First step.
Okay, I wrote my first song in class 4.
Class of four?
Hey, I lost. No, I wrote my first song in class 4. Yeah. So what happened was I saw this video on TV and this guy's looking hip. They had baggy T-shirts then, and I was like, "Whoa! If they can do it, I can do it." So I remember I wrote my first song on the floor, yeah, and I went and sang it to my auntie, my mom's sister, and she was like, "Yeah, that's dope, that's nice."
That's so cute.
Yeah, and that's when I realized, like, yeah, I can really do this. I can really be something.
You can realize you can something to
Yeah,
put in the world.
yeah, and I've never told her, I've never even thanked her, like she's the one who put that battery behind my back, so Auntie Aila, if you're watching this, thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie Aila.
Yeah.
And I think the most influential prompts are more like your somebody encourages you to do something you like. Because sometimes you're more una ignore the potential you have, and you're like, maybe this isn't it, and you doubt yourself sometimes, and you're like, this isn't it. Personally, I started singing at class 4, but I still haven't made music. Call it whatever you want.
I get it. We're all insecure. Like it's just in us.
Actually,
we need that validation, kinda. People say don't live for validation though, but we kind of need that. We need that when we're starting off, so that we gain confidence in the things we do. So yeah, that's what happened to me, and that's how I started. I did a bunch of gospel records. Also, I started.
Can you tell me why?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, but tell me why everyone starts at gospel. I mean, is it because we're so used to church? Is it because Africa is in tuned to church and that's where we find our talent at? Or is it that we like church so much that. But I don't think so, because Paul Bahati walianzia church alafu wakaenda mtoto wa mama.
Yeah, so I just think like it's African parents, man, singing alone is an issue, Actually, you want to be a musician, it's an issue. So I think most people choose like, but I'm singing for God, So to just calm their parents down and be like, yo, he's doing gospel, so yeah.
But I think also in the meanwhile, you're crafting your craft.
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
Like perfecting it. You're like,
definitely.
I can sing this high, I can rap this, I can get this note. I mean, sure, it's about the audience and how they're perceiving it, and it's God stuff, but it's more of, this is my art.
Yeah, definitely.
It's more of performance.
Yeah, art is like a special thing, it comes from different places, your surroundings, your people who inspire you,
Yeah,
as in, yeah, you show yourself in a way that you can't really show yourself to the world, through art. Yeah,
yeah,
so that's why it's really special. That's why we have companies, organizations like Radio 254 and all these other radio stations,
yeah.
pushing music, pushing this art, because it reflects really how we feel, how the society is,
It actually
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
It's so crazy how there's like a billion, trillion music clips in the
Yeah,
world, and you can just listen to any.
yeah, you can just listen to any, pick any that you like, vibe with anything,
You know?
discover people, discover, oh, this guy wrote
Yeah,
about this feeling that I've been having for so long, but I didn't know that this is how I was feeling, but this
yeah.
song, it brings it out,
I
Yeah.
know, right? Kuna
Yeah.
mtu anaongeanga unasema unasema guy. Huyu mtu amesema tu kila kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema sahi, lakini somehow
Yeah.
hajasema, lakini amesema
Yeah,
somehow.
it happens, music is powerful.
Music is
Mm.
funny thing. Hata nisifike hapo. So how did you fall in love with music? You mentioned that you got into church.
Okay.
Were you in the church choir? Were you a church boy? Or you like into tell us?
Music, it started for me when my sister, by the way, my sister was one of those sisters that got back home from school, and she'd turn on the radio and she'd turn on the beat, that was her thing, she loved music. So me as a younger brother sitting down, I took that kind of from her, and
Yeah.
I was learning slowly without her noticing, or without even me noticing myself.
I
So
know, right?
yeah, that's how I fell in love with music, through the videos, seeing 50 Cent doing push-ups upside down, yeah, cool stuff like that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
so
50.
yeah,
I
50 is
actually
cool.
like
50
50.
is cool. 50 is cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
cool.
really cool.
We agree on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So that's how I fell in love with music, And then people like Issa, kleptomaniacs, and I also don't just make music. I like dancing also. So yeah, when I was younger, we used to go to these parties and dance, make routines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You used to dance?
yeah, I still
You?
dance. I still dance.
You?
Yeah.
Kaklabu bichi kishika
I'm a great dancer. I'm a great dancer. Ask anybody.
Nah, stop.
For real, for real.
Are you flattering yourself? Are you
Nah.
flattering me?
No.
Are you
No. It's just the truth.
for real?
Yeah. It's just
Everybody, please comment on how much
Augustine
Augustine can
Philani.
dance.
Yeah.
Please comment on how much he can dance.
Yeah, if
out
you know,
of
you
5.
know. If you
Hata
know,
si
you
10,
know.
ni 5.
Hey.
Ni 5.
Hey, if you know, you know. It's Georgia. Huh?
Sasa niambie, ni aje ulikuja kutengeneza hiyo wimbo ya South Side?
Okay, Southside. Yeah, I like that song. So Southside, we made that record, YZ Records, on my friend's studio. Shouts out to Viking. Go check him out. He's dope.
Viking.
Yeah. So we made
Kenyan
it.
content.
Yeah. We made it at YZ Records, and it was just a vibe. The beats came on, and they were like, everybody was writing, because there were like 3 people on that song, I believe. But the studio was packed that day, so yeah, when I come up with something, I'm just like, yo, listen to this. I'm not shy with my stuff when
That's
I'm at
the
the
best thing
studio.
about creativity.
Yeah. So I sang the hook to them, Yeah. And
Also, you
they
did the
loved it.
hook.
Yeah.
Only the hook.
They loved it. Yeah, I did the hook, and
And
I
the
did
verse.
like no. I don't do a verse on there. I do a hook, and then I do like a voice memo thing where I talk in
Yeah.
the middle of the record.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, the best thing about creativity is that you can create and you can make anything out of everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my favorite artist is Michael Jackson, and I probably want to emulate him somehow.
Yeah.
My point is,
You have one favorite artist, one. Me, I can't have just one. But I have like I got to have like five, like five list.
It's okay. It's okay to each their own. To
But
each their
it's
own.
okay. It's okay.
Art is art.
Yeah,
In my Instagram page, I say art is nothing. It's everything, and then it's nothing.
yeah,
You decide what art is.
yeah, yeah.
I can put my hand on my paint and then put on the paper, and that's art. And then
Yeah.
there's I can put nothing, and still that's art.
Yeah.
You're like, this is nothing. This is
Yeah.
art, guys. This is fucking art.
Yeah, it's about representation, you know.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
if somebody relates to the representation that you have,
Yeah.
that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So when did you fall in love with music?
Yeah, so I fell in love with music when I realized it comes easy to me. I can write a song in 10 minutes. I can write like a bunch of songs in one day, you know. So at a young age, realizing this, I was like, whoa, this is cool. So, yeah, so I continue to study it. I'm a student to this day, but I continue to study it. And
Yeah.
the more I learned, the more I experimented, the more the love grew.
Yeah.
And yeah, now
I
we're
mean,
here.
you fall in love every
Yeah,
day, right?
yeah, now we're here.
I think you keep falling. Yeah, you fall per centimeter.
Yeah,
I don't know, right? What the fuck am I saying? I feel like
yeah.
every time you fall in love with something, it keeps going down. You don't go up as you're falling. You keep going down.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like deeper and
For
deeper
sure,
and
for
deeper.
sure. Yeah, deeper and deeper.
And even the Titanic
Pause, yeah.
needed like an iceberg to make it go down.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it fell deeper than the sea level that it was on in.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And what I mean to say is we need to experience our creativity before somebody takes it from us.
Yeah, definitely. I heard someone say that I'd rather, what was it? I'd rather be alive and broke than be dead and rich. You know?
I mean, rich isn't a bad thing.
Nah, but when you die and you're rich, you know, like richness, like soul type of richness, you know,
Yeah.
so many things that you could have given to the world, but
No.
you don't get that opportunity because
Yeah.
yeah. So it's best to just explore everything that chase your dreams. You know, we're here for a good time, not a long time. You get
You
me?
know,
Yeah.
I here for a good time and a long time. You know, I having
Had
a good time in a long time. You know,
I'm way up of your place.
wait up. But you know, I feel like the most impressive moments are when we have blessings in the small moments.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of like every moment matters. For me, it's more like each moment is present.
Yeah.
Like it's stay present.
Yeah.
The Buddha says stay
Yeah.
present,
Stay
breathe
present.
in, meditate,
Yeah.
take like make attention to your environment and shit. And it's more
Yeah.
like um um it's a moment. If I can't embrace the moment, then I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment. Live every day like it's your last. That's the way to go
Exactly.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So as Augustine,
Yeah.
what else do you do aside from music?
I like to draw.
Yeah.
I draw a lot. I paint.
You paint?
Yeah.
Stop.
I paint.
Stop.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
oil paint, water paint.
Both.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Boy, let's just stop this video because this is gonna get hard.
Yeah, I draw, I paint.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I like what I play video games. Yeah, I play guitar also. Yeah, and apart from music, okay, apart from music, I like fashion. I like fashion trends a lot. I follow that. Yeah, I like movies, series. You know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure the audience likes music and guitar And what else? Paint.
Mkuje niwafundishe kuchora, nyinyi mnajua mje kuchora.
Jifunze kuchora, achana na wewe. Jifunze. It's your life,
Mkuje
Mazee.
niwafunze.
At the end of the day, I usually feel like there's nothing nobody can tell me to do, and I haven't told myself to do. Like, if I have a passion, it's me to go after it. Because people don't have the same passion as I do.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I can get my own niche and my own community.
Yeah.
But before I get there, I have to have my own stand on this is what I like, this is the music I like, this is the kind of paint I like. I like pink yellow. Yeah, pink yellow. If you hate that, then fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
Then go your side.
Yeah. You like what you like. That's it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think like artistry is more about creativity and individuality.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Individuality. Yeah. Fucking T.
Yeah. And I think that's what we're lacking in the Kenyan music industry right now.
Music.
Yeah,
I think Kenya lacks a lot of things aside from music. It's in the art industry, it's in the media industry, it's in the news industry, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
We lack a lot of. I feel like
individuality.
Kenyans, exactly.
Individuality.
Exactly.
You know? Like what separates you from that other person?
Yeah.
Why should we listen to you and not to that other person?
Exactly.
You know? Why do we have so much of this in your catalog? Why can't you make another record that sounds different?
No, that's not it. I feel like, forgive me, but I feel like sometimes Kenyans appraise more mundane things. Like this lady, Wavasha, ati cash crop ya Nyandarua ni Waru. She got a hit, and Steve was Simple Boy. They got hits from something that's so light-hearted. Like, people are laughing at this shit. People are like mocking.
No disrespect.
Call it mocking.
No disrespect to anyone, you know, we're just talking.
Yeah, call it mocking, but it's more like Kenyan music can do so much better. And like Kenyan creativity can do so much better. And if we embrace the content creators that are like putting in more work.
Embrace the content. Play Kenyan music all day, every day. You know? Okay, maybe all day, every day is an exaggeration.
Nah, it's not. Play Kenyan music all fucking day.
All day, every day. You heard?
Yeah. You heard? Yeah. So, tell us, how do you distribute your music on these platforms? I know there are several. There's Boomplay, there's Spotify, there's Instagram, there's what? Facebook? There's literally everything on this.
Audio Mark.
Everything.
So how do I distribute? Basically, I pay for distribution. There's a bunch of websites you can go to do that. There's TuneCore, DistroKid. Yeah, so I use those to get my music. Excuse me. I use those to get my music out there.
And is the pay as much as the return?
Okay, the pay, I don't do it because of the pay.
Yeah.
I don't do it because of the pay. The pay will come when it will come. I do music because I love it. Yeah, it's a passion that I have, and
I literally wish I had the passion for music. Like, I mean, I love music, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive. People to hear your music.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, it's expensive. You have to pay people to get into an interview unless it's ready to fight for. It's totally Kenyan music.
Yeah.
We are totally doing this for free and shit.
Yeah.
And then
I know.
There's the paying bit, there's the returns bit. They give you 0.00001%.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What are your returns? And then there's MCK.
And then there's MCSK.
MCSK, that's it. And it gives you like, I had Calligraph got like 23 shillings or something the other day.
Plus you have to pay to get into MCSK.
Exactly. So you have to pay to get a return. And then the other day Leo was doing like an audition or something for African artists. Turns out the African artist had to pay for getting featured on news stories and lives and all that.
Yeah, let's just say a lot is fucked up in the Kenyan music scene, and we artists that are coming up now, we're trying to correct it. We have the answers. Listen to the children. They say the children have the answers. We have the answers. So listen to us. We'll tell you what you're doing wrong. This and this. You should do it like this. And we'll change this fucking Kenyan music scene and make money and make good music and impact the entire world. But until the government sits down and takes creatives seriously in this nation,
Yeah,
we'll continue to just make mundane stuff.
a
As you say.
riot,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of like a riot. It's interesting how these days Kenyan music people speak about, forgive me, but speak about marijuana.
Yeah.
They're like, tunavuta shashi, zoza,
Yeah.
boza, nini, nini,
Yeah.
zoza, nini. Oh, oh, we've put so many words into the marijuana type of slang, but
Yeah.
more like we're smoking bang,
Yeah.
and I'm sure the government is watching. They're
Yeah.
always watching.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but
But who's caring?
by the end of the day, it's art. It's art. Uh,
If
art
it's
is
so
art.
illegal, then how come the government isn't working on avoiding the artists
Unajua
from
hiyo
distributing?
inatakanga ushikwe na evidence. Hiyo kama
Kuna kuanga na evidence kwa music videos.
kwa music video inaweza kuwa nimeroll nyasi yenye nina grow kwa backyard yangu, unajuaje ni nyasi gani ninavuta?
Mi siwezi jua.
So video haiwezi tumika kokoto ni nini? They have to like get you with it. This is the thing and this is what.
Ndio kama ukishoot video bado kuna mtu anajua ni happen.
Ukishoot video uko sawa. Do you?
Right.
Yeah.
So as Augustine, how many production music videos have you had with several different directors or producers?
Okay, since I started the journey, I've had like 3 music videos. One's up on YouTube right now. The other ones I took down because I didn't really feel them. But yeah,
Perfectionism?
yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Augustine Philani. I'm dropping a couple of videos this year. In fact, I'm shooting another video this weekend, so subscribe.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
This is Ready to Fight for, the home of Kenyan content.
The home of Kenyan content.
And we're here to support every Kenyan content creator, including Augustine Philani, who, by the way, is an accountant. How's that job working for you?
Yeah, work is work, Yeah,
I'm so dead.
I'm just trying to survive in this,
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's more like surviving in this world and shit. Like, get this shit done.
Survive.
Nobody gets it easy.
Yeah.
Everybody's struggling out here.
Yeah.
But it's okay, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not really even an accountant. I just work at a finance institution type. Yeah. But yeah, go to school.
So which producers have you worked with?
I've worked with a couple of producers. I've worked with Xavier Zander, who is a really close friend, and I wouldn't be here without people like Xavier, so shouts out to you.
Shout out.
I've worked with Source State. I love Source State. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
I've worked with Rico Beats, Shout out to Rico. Yeah. I've worked with, there's a bunch of them. St. Julian Drizzle, shout out to you, my guy. Yeah.
I'm vibing and I don't even know what music is.
I also produce my stuff nowadays.
You do? Stop.
Yeah, I produce, I record myself. Yeah, I mix the record.
What app do you use? What application do you use?
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. Yeah. What about Logic? What about Audition?
No, I like Fruity Loops. It's a vibe. I like the vibe.
Yeah. It's much a vibe.
Yeah.
I hear many producers saying Fruity Loops is great and all that, and I'm like, Logic is great.
Yeah.
I need to fight for we offer Logic, so Logic is pretty great.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like,
love Logic too.
why don't you like
I've
Logic?
recorded some hits on Logic too, so I can't hate on Logic. I love them both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's such an honor having you on here,
Thank you too.
and it's such a pleasure being with you here. And I'm
Hmm.
so excited for Kenyan music because it comes off as kind of interesting because there's many Kenyan pioneers in the industry trying to show us how we should get things done.
Yeah.
Say Nyashinsky, Calligraph,
Yeah.
Octopizzo.
Yeah.
The other day, Octopizzo just got 1 million views on a 36-hour
Yeah.
type of song.
Yeah, Octopizzo is fire.
I know,
Octopizzo is so fire.
I know.
Mm.
What do you think about creating Kenyan genres out of international genres? Say Kenya piano,
Yeah.
etc. What's it called?
Yeah.
Kenija?
Kenaiza. Yeah.
That's not even a word.
You know, I don't have a problem with it. It's just not my thing. I don't think that's the direction that we should really take. But people get inspired by stuff every day,
I
all
know
the time.
music is
So
everything.
yeah, you can get inspired by it and try to create, remake it, whatever, do you. But as for me, as for Augustine Philani, the brand, I'm trying to create a Kenyan sound.
What
I'm trying to
what
find a Kenyan
genre do you
sound.
mostly focus on?
I focus on hip hop and R&B.
Hip
Yeah,
and
hip hop
R&B.
and
What's the
R&B.
difference between hip hop and trap?
Trap is just like a sub genre of hip hop.
What?
Trap.
You're subbing trap.
Yeah, yeah.
You're fucking subbing trap.
Yeah,
Stop.
it's like down there. Hip hop is rich,
Up
Hip
here.
hop is up here. Hip hop is
Tupac
up here.
shit, about
Yeah,
Issa shit.
yeah, Tupac,
Speaking of
yeah,
Issa, you mentioned that he was from South Sea.
yeah,
And
Issa's
you
good.
are from South Sea.
Yeah,
So how's that going for you?
yeah.
Do you like vibe with the music that gets Bandanaya Issa?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I
Bandanaya
love
Issa.
it.
Does the song make sense?
I love it.
Does it?
I love it. It
Because
does.
it's Kenyan or because
Yeah,
it's hip
I love
hop?
it. I love it. As in, it makes a lot of sense to me
Why
because
so?
I've grown up in South Sea. Like I stayed in South Sea like 10, 12 years. Yeah, so it's like home. It's the place that I've known all my life. And me being an artist, being a musician, knowing that Issa grew up there, knowing that Kolo was once there, Big Pin was once in South Sea, producing a lot of greatness from there.
Yeah.
It just makes me have that push, to go and do it how I'm doing it, how I'm trying to do it. Yeah.
I mean, the best. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but more like creativity comes from other people's creativity. Unapata mtu ameweka kibanda ya maziwa, alafu hapo kando ya kibanda yako ya maziwa, mtu mwingine ameleta kibanda ya maziwa.
Mm.
Like suweke ya mboga. Watu hawahitaji maziwa, but I mean, what I mean is there's the emulating people and
Yeah.
like this person came before me, I'm trying to be like this person. They're such an inspiration to me.
Definitely.
But Issa's story is so crazy though.
Yeah, Issa is the greatest, the goat. Yeah, the goat. Yeah, it's tragic that
Is it
he
funny
passed
how people become
away.
the good before they are in their 25? Before they're 30?
No, I think it was just a different time then, and it's still like a
It's still
unique
the same
time
time.
right now.
It
But
is.
yeah, every dog has its day. Like when it's your time, and nobody can really stop that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't really understand what's going on. It's
Yeah.
for the bigger picture.
Yeah, when it's your time, it's your time.
See
Every year we get someone new that just pops out of nowhere and just makes millions.
Yeah.
So why not you? Why not me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not the guy from down the block or downstairs? Yeah,
We don't know his music,
it
but
could be
he's pretty
you
great.
too. It could
Yeah.
be us too.
Yeah.
Every dog has its day. So just do you work hard, trust the process, pray if you're religious. Yeah,
Please pray.
yeah,
Please. I'm begging you.
yeah,
Please pray. If you don't pray, meditate.
yeah, yeah.
It's
At
good to
least,
believe in something.
yeah, it's good to believe in something. Yeah. It gives you an anchor.
Almost.
Yeah,
I feel like life is so fleeting. Sometimes we don't know. Not sometimes. Most times we don't know what we're doing, where we're
yeah,
going.
mm-hmm.
We're just like the vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Vibes and inshallah.
Vibes and inshallah.
Vibes and fucking
Ah,
inshallah.
yeah, yeah.
So who's your favorite artist in Kenya so far?
In Kenya
In
so
today?
far, me. My favorite artist is me, Augustine Philani. And then
Okay.
second favorite is definitely Octopizzo. I love Octopizzo's music. It's
Okay.
fire. Third, I'd love
Second.
to.
Oh, it's third.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah. Yeah, it's third. It's third.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So the third one would probably go for who? Hmm.
Who?
Yeah, Wakadinali. I love Wakadinali stuff. Yeah, Domain Cardinali is crazy,
I
crazy.
think MC Ana, MC.
Yeah,
Ajay, Nini,
yeah,
Nini. Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Akachada type C.
Eh,
Yeah, I love that.
I think Cardinal is pretty gangster.
Yeah, I like Maya Molo too. Yeah, she makes fire R&B. I like Said. Yeah, Karun stuff is also pretty nice.
Karun.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Karun.
yeah, definitely.
Karun is doing some big steps out here.
Yeah, I like Saint Julian. Julian Drizzle is also my go-to guy, my go-to producer and stuff. I love what he does. He makes great music. Yeah, he has a project coming out. I have a project coming out. So yeah,
When is your project coming up?
my project will be is due on October. October. It's coming out in October.
So, where will your project be released from?
So this project that I'm working on will be free for the freebie. I realize I
Nothing
don't
is
have.
free. Checky.
Yeah, I
Nothing
realize.
is free. There's
Yeah,
hold up. The
yeah.
audience.
If you want the real thing, like the physical copy or the, as in if you want to download and pay for it, yeah, you can still do that. But for this project, I want it to just be on YouTube. I want it to be on SoundCloud and every platform, Spotify, everything. But I realize I haven't put out a lot of music on YouTube, and I'm trying to change that. So with this project, I just wanted to, you know,
Go
Augustine
all
Philani to
out,
the
go all
world,
out,
to
go
the
all
world.
out,
Yeah,
go all out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So why haven't you put music on YouTube?
at first, I wanted to establish myself as a Spotify artist, as a boom play kind of artist, before I get into the YouTube arena,
Yeah,
because I kind of enjoy the underground feeling. It's like you do what you want,
I know,
there's
right?
no there's
I
no
know, right?
pressure, there's no
Yeah.
like yeah, yeah. So right now, I'm ready. I'm ready to be on YouTube like that. So my project October 15th, watch out.
15th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
15th.
October 15th, we're coming out, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, watch out.
It's always big for an artist. I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah.
It's not your day, but for the artist, it probably is.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
couple of weeks after they debut, it probably is.
yeah. Personally, because I've recorded myself on most of this project that I'm
Yeah.
dropping. Yeah, yeah.
Like the audio recording or the video recording?
The
Yeah,
audio
yeah.
recording. Yeah. I picked the beats that I like. I took beats from people, and I made some beats, and I recorded the project at my home studio, and we're mixing it right now, getting things right, shooting videos, and hopefully October.
October 15th.
Yeah.
1 5.
15. Yeah.
1 5, 1 5.
Mhm.
So how do you distribute your music? How do you know which platform to trust. If there's any new artist, what do they call them?
Yeah.
Musician.
Yeah.
Let's start with the musician.
Okay.
The producer musician who
Uh,
wants to produce their music. Where would you advise them to easily go to produce to like distribute their
to
music?
distribute.
Yeah.
Try TuneCo is cool. DistroKid is cool. What else? What else? There's a bunch of DSPs out there. Just don't go for something that is not popular because they probably take your money and don't do nothing. So yeah, United Masters is cool and it's free. So yeah, you can be out here. You can be out here just the way I am. Just like
Do you
not
think
to
cheap is
follow.
expensive?
Yeah, cheap most of the time is expensive.
If you try out some DSP that's kind of cheap, you'll get some shady thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
that's the truth.
had people? I assume you have not been in
Mm.
such a situation, but have you had people who have tried DSPs that failed them?
Um, Not really, because a lot of the people around my circle, they kind of know their shit, as in they research. You have to research. Be
I
a student
know.
of the game.
I know.
Yeah,
Kwanzaa in the music industry,
yeah,
there's this friend who told me music, there's the music industry, and then there's the music business.
yeah.
And
True,
it's three different things
true, true.
somehow.
Yeah, yeah,
You need to study, especially the business, if
yeah,
you want to learn. This you're in the music industry, right?
yeah, yeah.
Automatically, once you start making
Automatically.
music, you're in the music
Yeah,
industry.
definitely.
But you have to learn about the business.
Yeah, you have to learn about the business and take the business seriously and take your business seriously to go anywhere. Hmm.
What he said.
Yeah,
What what he said.
facts.
No praying talk. No fucking praying talk. So tell us about your upcoming music. How is it going to be? What's the theme about? What's the
Okay.
project about? Just give us a sneak peek.
So for this project, I really went deep into, as in, who I really am, so that people can get to know me as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the stories that I share there about how I grew up, and my love life. I'm a lover.
Not a fighter.
Yeah, I'm a lover.
Not a fighter.
Yeah, so I like making songs about love, and I believe like Nairobi is such a beautiful city.
I know.
It's such a beautiful place
Apart from the
to live
garbage,
in.
Nairobi.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful place to live in, such a beautiful place to be in love in. So I don't feel like we represent that enough
I
in our
know.
industry.
We suck at it.
Yeah, so with this project, I go in that direction. Yeah, you're gonna learn about myself and who I am,
Yeah.
Augustine Philani. Yeah,
Augustine Philani.
yeah, you're gonna learn about my love life, my heartbreaks. Yeah, yeah, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. I also explore a bunch of sounds that not many people dive into. Yeah, just it's gonna be unique. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a classic,
Do
hopefully.
you put different sounds in that as a genre wise? Do you put hip hop, piano, kind of gengetone, kind of
Yeah, yeah,
different sounds,
yeah,
different
different
sounds,
sounds,
R
but
and B, whatever, hip hop?
yeah, but I don't. Okay, personally, um, I just don't make gengeton music. I don't make
Fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
It's
I
okay.
listen to
It's
it. I
okay.
can listen to it, but I like Nas. I listen to a lot of Nas. I listen to Tupac. I listen to Biggie, Slick Rick. These people, Jay Z, Kanye.
Zile magari zinaendanga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I heard
So
it's illegal to do that.
for me,
I heard it's illegal to do that. I heard
yeah,
cars these days can still do it,
yeah,
but it's illegal. Is
yeah,
it?
for sure, for
Why?
sure.
Why is it
I
illegal?
don't know. I don't know. They just
Why
hate.
is it illegal though?
They just hate it because they can't do it.
The government.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I really love that you guys had me around today. Can't I can't say how much it means to me, but you know, shouts out to Radio 254. You're the illest. You're the illest.
Chris Pfeiffer is the illest.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What she said. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've had such a fun moment with you, Augustine. It's
Yeah, it's
not
been
August,
fun.
but I'm here with Augustine.
Yeah.
I'm vibing with that
Yeah, you can
line.
call me August.
Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. I'm Augustine Philani, Eddie Philani,
Is that your real name? Is
aka
that your real name?
August. Yeah.
Philani.
Philani.
Yeah.
No. Philani is definitely not my real name.
It's like some artist.
Philani is artistry, you know. Yeah. I be in my field, so I just thought Philani, you know, sounds like me.
Feel.
Yeah,
Feel.
feel.
Mina Philiani.
Yeah,
Mina
yeah.
Philiani.
Yeah, plus music should make you feel something.
I know
If
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 music
the
doesn't
music you're
feel.
listening to doesn't make you feel something,
It's not it.
it's not it.
It's not it.
Yeah, you should feel
Definitely
something.
not it.
Yeah,
If music doesn't make you feel like you wanna jump, dance,
yeah,
cry,
yeah.
laugh, it's not it.
It's not
It
it.
has to make you feel something.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Okay. I feel like people don't feel much these days. Movies tell us to stay numb, tell us to think
exactly,
more than feel, like
exactly.
numb your feelings. It's hard to
And
numb your
that
feelings.
and
It's
that
like
is what
you can.
and that is what is the problem with this society that we're living in right now.
Nairobi.
Yeah, and that's the problem with even Kenyan music. That's a big problem because people don't want to talk about their feelings. People just want to say they got late and they were with a bad chick and
A
they
great
they
crew.
yeah, and they want to wear masks and act tough and
I
everything, you know.
know,
So
it's so
yeah,
sad.
yeah, so we end up getting saturated with all these type of feelings that at the end of the day it's not real. You can't uamkangi uendangi kwa shower na hiyo ski mask, bro. Uendangi kwa shower na ski mask.
Bro.
Unatoanga hiyo ski mask, unaingia kwa shower, unalia huko ama unacheka, unarudi nje.
Bro.
So msijifanye hapa nje nikae like
Y'all are heartless. Y'all don't
anyway,
care.
anyway.
Y'all are bad people.
Yeah. You
It's
know,
crazy, but it's okay. I think it's been a great session with you.
yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun.
This is Radio 254 Studios at the green screen room,
Yeah.
and
So
bye.
bye.